And I think it's very important for everybody to be engaged because that everybody's on the same page.
It's about, who's willing to change gears at the right time.
Go out, go have fun, and just take it to them.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler. It's time for another edition of the Ella Skeens Show. Currently joined by Wheeling University head women's basketball coach Ella Skeens. And Ella, big weekend for your girls. You go 1-1. You get your first career win as a head coach. Talk about the opening weekend and what you saw.
Yeah, it was really exciting. We went into the week, preparing for Cal and Edinburgh, taking it one game at a time, and I thought my girls responded well after we took the first loss. It was a tough one, but we took it at them the next day, and they gave the energy, effort, worked on the little things, and we got a nice win. So I was proud of the girls.
And talk about that first game against Cal. You guys were down, battled back, came down to the last second. Talk about the fight your girls showed and what that gave you as a coach.
Yeah, I thought we were going to pull through with it. Emmy missed that shot. The bench thought it went in. It comes down to free throws. I'd be lying if we didn't spend a lot of time the next practice working on free throws. You got to make those, right? They're free points. But she responded well the next game. I thought none of them took it, negatively, and they all responded well, and we took it at them the next game. So that's what we got to do.
And then to come back and respond the way you did against Edinburgh, getting that big lead in the first half, what did that say to you about your team?
It brought momentum. That's what this team feeds off of, right? We talked a lot this preseason about how we're not that big. We're going to have to do the little things, and that's how we responded well. I was proud of them for that. In the halftime, we can't get comfortable with getting that lead up, right? We let them come back a little bit. I don't know the final score, but that's just in the locker room talk was just, we got to not get comfortable and keep giving it to them.
And when you needed someone to take over the game, Kenzie Dalton did just that. 2 big games for her this weekend, named the Women's Basketball Player of the Week in the MEC. Talk about her and kind of how she was able to just take over the floor.
Yeah, that kid deserves everything that she's getting right now. She's worked, in the past for it. She's working every day for it, and she deserves this, and I'm very proud of her. It's a long season. She has a big season to come. I'm excited for her. She deserves it.
And you've talked about it. You guys don't have a lot of size, but Emma Reynolds playing really strong in these first couple of games, had 2 big rebounding efforts. Talk about her and kind of how she's stepping into the starter's role.
Yeah, in the beginning of preseason, we kind of had to tell Emma, she loves the three-point line. She loves shooting the ball, and that's a big threat at that, but we needed her to play inside. And I thought, getting those putbacks for us was huge, and that's going to be her role, this coming season, shooting threes and getting boards for us inside.
Currently joined by Wheeling University head women's basketball coach Ella Skeens. And Ella, still in non-conference play this week. Got a tough one against Pitt Johnstown Wednesday. Then you welcome in Washington and Venice later in the week. Talk about these 2 teams and kind of some of the challenges they bring.
Yeah, it's another, competitive team full of athletes. They have some three-point shooters. They also get inside play, so it's going to be the same game plan going into it, focused on us and just, working on getting another win going into it.
And now you got that first win off your back with that win on Saturday. How does that kind of ease the girls' tensions going through this week as they can kind of continue to get ready for conference play?
Yeah, I think the pressure, I don't know if I'm going to say the pressure's off because I always want them to have pressure on them, but I think these girls know that a lot of people are kind of looking on their downfall this year, and I think they're using that as motivation. And each game we're going to get better and I've been saying give it to them a lot, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to do us right. And my point guard, last time you interviewed her, she said, what are we going to do? And we have to do us right. So that's what we're going to do next game.
And finally, you have the luxury of playing at home a lot during this opening stretch. You have your first 6 home games at the Alma Grace McDonough Center. What does that do for a confidence for a young team getting to play on their home court early?
Yeah, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't awesome, to be that home advantage. Like I say, you can't get comfortable, and the girls cannot get comfortable with playing at home. Obviously, it's awesome with the environment. We get to play in front of our fans and everything, but it's a blessing, and next year we're going to be flipped road warriors at first, but it's awesome to get our 2 seniors to have that home advantage in the beginning and get that momentum rolling.
Thanks, Ella. Good luck this week. Can't wait to see you out there.
Thanks, Zach.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.
And I think it's very important for everybody to be engaged because that everybody's on the same page.
It's about, who's willing to change gears at the right time.
Go out, go have fun, and just take it to them.